Learning Science is Fun. I am Scientia, and today we will learn about science and technology in sustainable development goals. Humanity has influenced the world in many ways.
The way we change the world can sometimes appear negative. In our quest for a better future, we frequently forget that humans are not the only living species on Earth, and we often take nature's blessing for granted. And that's where the SDGs come in, promising a sustainable future through achieving 17 interconnected targets. But first, what is sustainable development? The Sustainable Development Commission defines it as development that meets current needs without impacting future generations' ability to meet their own. As mentioned, there are 17 interconnected goals that act as a blueprint for a sustainable future.
One of the goals is SDG number 15, which addresses deforestation, desertification, land degradation, and biodiversity loss.
Deforestation is the deliberate destruction of the Earth's natural forests. Land degradation is the deterioration of land's productive capability. This refers to the loss of fertility and the land's capacity to reproduce. Desertification is a form of land degradation exclusive to dry lands in which biological productivity declines and fertile areas become increasingly arid. While biodiversity loss refers to the reduction or extinction of the variety of living species that inhabit the Earth.
As you can see, life on Earth doesn't pertain to human lives only. It focuses on Earth's land that gives life to the majority of Earth's inhabitants. And again, humanity emerges as the invention of urban greening is implemented in their lives. Urban greening is a brilliant idea that attempts to combine nature with the towering skyscraper-littered cities. A shortage of land is one of the key reasons of SDG 15 concerns. So what is urban greening? Urban greening is a public landscaping and forestry projects establish mutually beneficial ties between city inhabitants and their environments. Yes, it is green cities. This link the deterioration of natural environment with human creativity. Isn't it the finest of both worlds? This is what they term the green walls that decorate buildings. The addition of nature in our technology-driven existence is more helpful than one might believe. Urban greening provides everyone with a breath fresh of air by installing nature-based parks, tree lines, and other green spaces. Of course, there are benefits if we will implement urban greening in our country. This includes combating air and noise pollution that calms otherwise restless cities, soaking up rainwater that would otherwise cause flooding in our country, providing habitat for local species, offsetting local carbon emission which would otherwise be high due to city automobiles and factories, and lastly, it has been proved to improve physical and mental health, reduce traffic, and reduce urban crime.
Like everything else, urban greening has its disadvantages. Heard of green gentrification? No? Let me educate you. Green gentrification is the process through which environmental greening boosts perceived local desirability, resulting in increased property values and rents. This rising property value affects the poorer urban sector. Sadly, most of the time, innovation implies something new, flashy, and expensive. With green gentrification, rising prices compel the lower class to relocate since they cannot afford it. Despite this, urban greening is still an excellent alternative. It relates to both our topic for today, which is SDG number 15, Life on Land, and another SDG, which is battling climate change. Sustainable urban greening meets current urbanization needs without damaging the environment. Instead, it establishes an ecosystem where humans and nature's biodiversity may coexist. Though not all forest creatures would be welcome in an urbanized civilization, the potential it presents is still priceless. In the future, cities may be green. Urban greening, which satisfies both technology and nature, would not be taken for granted as humans endeavor to right their wrongs and restore the environment. Outweigh the drawbacks. With humanity's amazing intellect, isn't a better tomorrow closer than we think? What do you think? Will you also incorporate the environment into your city life? Just remember that everything we do now affects both the present and the future. To learn more about STS, check out our website at bsedsciencepup.com. because learning science is fun.